Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Mustafa Dabdatwan dari P5026241071. Seperti sistem informasi kelas B IT. Saya ingin menjelaskan tentang lab Linux servers 2.36 lab Linux servers. Objektif. Di lab ini kami akan menggunakan Linux command lines to identify servers running on a given computer. Part 1 servers. Part 2 using telnet to test TCP servers. Security workstation, virtual machine are recommended. But instructions. Part 1. Servers. Servers are essentially programs written to provide specific information upon request. Clients, which are also programs, reach out to the server, place requests, and then wait for the server's response. Many different client-server communication technologies can be used, with the most common using IP networks. The slide focuses on IP network-based servers and clients. Step 1, log on to CyberOps Workstation VM, analyze CyberOps ya, to access command line, command out. Ya, sudah masuk ke CyberOps, dan kita buka terminal. Use ps command to display all the programs running in the background. Sudo ps-health. Uh, per- Why was it necessary to run ps as root, prefacing the commands with sudo? Uh, 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 nggak tahu, saya kok di sini baru tahu. Research. Because situate bit, uh, in other words, the ps command itself requires elevated privileges to function correctly. Jadi ps command itu membutuhkan privilege untuk agar berfungsi dengan benar, dan running as a non-root processor would not provide necessary access. Jadi dia butuh akses yang lebih elevated, lebih tinggi agar fungsi secara benar. In Linux, programs can also call other programs. The ps command can also be used to display such process hierarchy. Use -egh options to display the currently running process tree after starting the nginx web server with elevated privileges. Sudo user has engines. Sudo user has engines. Sudo ps How is the hierarchy presented by PS? Uh, hmm, Kurang tahu. Coba tanya dulu. Ya gini, apa namanya itu? Oh, indentation. As mentioned before, servers are essentially programs, often started by system itself at boot time. Tasks performed by a server is called a service. In such a fashion, a web server provides web services. The netstat command is a great tool to help identify network servers running on a computer. The power of netstat lies in its ability to display your output by different type netstats. They are fully connected. As in above, NetEase returns a lot of information when used with operands. You set up with the dash to not option to just the option of netstat. Notice that dataset allows multiple options to be grouped together using the dash sign. The information for the Nginx servers is highlighted sudo netstat sudo dash. What is the meaning of the dash T, U, N, and P protocols in the netstat? Man, let's see here. U, P, T, U, N, A, P. Untuk T, untuk T, hmm, nggak ketemu. R, S, P, W, N, A, C, E, O, P, L, A, F, C. Oh, untuk C, shows TCP sockets only, listening sockets only, and yeah. What about A? Group A, show all is the order of options important in netstats. Uh, is it? Is the option important? It doesn't. Or depends on the program. Clients will connect the port that post column says port protocol based on the NetFS option in item D. What is the layer 4 protocol correction PID of port 80? Huh? Uh, I don't know, man. CP isn't online. Item D. Can you guess what kind of service is running on port 80 TCP? The web server. Sometimes it is useful to cross the information provided by NetStat with PS based on the order of item. It is known that the process PID 39 is bound to TCP port 80. Port 395 is used in this example. Use PS then grep to list all lines of PS output that contain PID 395. Replace the 9 with 5 with PID numbers. Uh, the process PID is Nginx. How could that be concluded from the Nginx command line? Yeah. What is Nginx? What is function? Nginx is an open source web browser that can. The second line shows process rename is owned by username. What does that mean? Is this a common behavior? Worker process HTTP. It means that the editor present process under the HTTP is a name. Okay, what is the last one? Using the telnet to test TSP. Telnet is simple remote shell application. Consider the person provide address will choose telnet to remotely manage the devices and servers while exploring within credentials that server. Uh, Self-client, however, in part 1, Nginx was found to be running and assigned to port 80, although a quick revealed that Nginx web uh, used Telnet to connect to the local host on port 80 TCP. Telnet 180. Press the few letters, any keyword after a few key express, press enter. Below is the output. Thanks to the Telnet protocol, a clear TCP connection was established by the Telnet client directly to the Nginx server. Listening to the 127 destination also to send data directly to the server. Because Nginx is a web server, it doesn't understand the uh, sequence of letters and will introduce error in the format of a web page. Uh, Nice error as a web page, because because Nginx is a server, right? Karena Nginx ke web server, jadi responsnya ya web page. While the server reported an error and terminated the connection, we were able to learn that Nginx with PID is in fact a web server 1.161. So in my uh 1.1 server Nginx 1.180. It's fully operational way up to layer 7. Looking at the NetStat output presented earlier, it is possible to use a process attached to port 22. Use Telnet to connect to it. Below is the output. Telnet 127.1.1 Telnet 127.0.1.2. connected. Invalid access identification string, an action closed by a foreign host. Use telnet to connect to port 9089. What happens? Explain. 167 or 0.1. Unable to connect to remote host. Connection. Refuse. Okay. What are the advantages of using NetStat? NetStat allows you to, display all the connections of your present computer. So you can, check all the sources. Dia bisa NetStat memberikan kita, allow kita untuk melihat koneksi yang sekarang diterapkan oleh komputer kita. Dia melihat apa pusatnya, tujuannya kemana. Jadi kita bisa mengecek overview, lihat quick overview of NetStat allows us to see the connections of our. What are the disadvantages of using Telnet? Is it safe? Menurut saya sih, ya, nggak koneksi kemana-mana kan? Yes. Ya, itu saja untuk Lab Batik 36 Linux Servers. Bahasa sih untuk menonton video saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.